fact that you guys and people at home think this is a big deal.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal.
That is what's the problem with relationships.
Garrett says he likes straight hair, but then every other guy's like, oh no, I like curly. You're like the only person that prefers straight.
This is technically curly?
This is technically curly. It's like wavy.
Yeah, it's wavy. See, I actually strongly disagree that it's curly. I think it's wavy. Yeah. And I think that's a totally different thing.
I like it. I just like normal straight hair. You
guys don't like the Raggedy Ann doll where it's like.
Hey, are hair extensions like
that's the word?
The new. Wait, is that like the red lipstick? I think girls love hair extensions, and then other girls like it, but I don't know if guys really like it.
No guys like. They guys to look at it, but they don't like to ever feel it or see it.
I think it also depends what type of extensions they are, though.
No, but every single one, like when you're feeling it, feels terrible. It feels like it's a whole like skull that's gonna come off.
K-tips feel so natural.
These?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jarrett.
I mean,
they're not that bad.
No, that's a no.
No, it's better, but you can't do that squeeze that you want.
You literally can. It's just like a tiny piece of hair connected to your real hair.
Can you imagine you go to the girl in a club and you go for like the squeeze move behind the head, you just come back with hair in your hand, like what?
No, it doesn't fall out like that.
When I do
it's literally bonded to your hair.
All right, we're putting that to the test just for this episode. We're gonna.
You would have to pull hard enough to pull my actual hair out.
But it's completely a girl for girl thing. Like no guy's ever like, I wish her hair was a little longer and fuller.
But every guy will admit if it's longer, it's hotter. It's more feminine.
I think it is more feminine.
Volume is more hot.
The only short hair that's like nice is like Marilyn Monroe. But then at the same time, if you compare side by side, guys almost always prefer long.
Super short, but I'm talking about like no. There's no problem with mid-length hair. I don't need a girl's hair down to her ass.
I feel like it's an awkward length. The
mid length. It freaks me out when you get in there and there's like nins and pedals.
Freaks me out how big your forehead is. That's what freaks me.
You want to talk about head size?
Yeah.
You sure this is a fight that you want? You want to get involved in a head size fight?
Take over now. Let's see.
Brother.
Okay.
Listen, pal. I will say this. My hairline, complete shit. But it's been the same for like 15 years.
Non-existent for 15 years.
Exactly. I haven't gained or really... Maybe I lost a little bit of ground. He's losing a little bit of ground too, by the way. No one really talks about it.
They do have hair transplants.
Oh yeah, Brandon and I got to go to Turkey. We're gonna get our hair done.
Oh, Justin Bieber did that.
I'm not going to Turkey.
We're going to Turkey.
Hungry?
We're going to Turkey.
I make way too much money to have to go to a third world country.
They do it the best there.
No, that's not true.
That's the best deal.
No, yeah, it's
the best.
Every single guy. Do better there. No, every single guy who's wanted to do it for a quarter of the price says it's the best over there. But
wait, have you guys actually tried like home remedies? Rosemary oil, collagen.
These guys, no way.
You should tell me. What was it maple? Cinnamon vinegar or some shit? What was
no,
it?
Like
maple cinnamon breakfast cereal. That's good. I like that.
What was the vinegar you told me? You put apple cider vinegar.
But any apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar.
Watch your pronunciation on that word. Jared, I know you're on the site, or you told me about this site, but I saw something crazy on it. There's, the Are We Dating the Same Man Facebook group?
Yeah.
Oh, you found out you're dating the same guy?
Okay. Actually,
yeah.
So I recently saw somebody on it, and then she showed me, not only are we dating the same man, this is the craziest shit I've seen. They say that now girls will be like, this is my guy that I'm dating, and I want to know if he's like legit or not. Will someone test my man?
Oh my God.
And what they do is they have random girls on the group volunteer to cold DM the guy to see if the guy would be like,
cheat or
open to some shady shit. Like that's literally like that's crazy level. To me, I felt like that's entrapment. Like that's beyond.
It would not hold up in court. I'll give you that much.
No, but seriously though, like imagine that. So the guy, she's like, I haven't caught him doing anything, but I'm gonna. Which girl here volunteers to try to like get him to break?
It also depends. It also depends. Is he dating her exclusively?
Yeah, like are they official?
I feel like she's doing this test too soon. That's a test you give to like your fiance before you get married, and even then, it's like that's going to cause a fight.
But that's still a crazy
test. If you have to test it, then
Right.
like it's already.
It's an insane test. Like you're putting a guy in like a really uncomfortable situation.
You would not do on Temptation Island. I get it.
Is that what Temptation Island is?
That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
They're testing the relationship. You're like, that whole thing's entrapment. What do you want me to do? She's in a
I would say
bikini.
this is harder than Temptation Island. Honestly, being honest.
Because you know you're not on camera.
Yeah, Temptation Island, the camera's in front of you. They're like, what are you going to do? And you're like, Stan, you sure you're not going to show this?
Like, how dumb do you have to be? You're on a show called Temptation Island. There's a camera there. You know your girl's going to see this footage. And your family and friends, you're still like, Yeah, but she's hot.
Like, literally,
those poor,
They just want the clout.
intelligent, well thought out reality TV stars. They're just
Easy.
like, yeah,
You can't respect anyone in reality TV.
No.
It's funny though. They all like hop from show to show. I realized.
yeah, the good ones. The other ones do like one appearance and then they're done. They don't even get invited back.
as a girl, though, do you think that that's a fair litmus test, like a fair way to see if the guy's loyal or not? Or do you think that's like cheating or using too much like
I feel like it's too much. I feel like you should be able to like test them just by having friends around, and just by going out and seeing how they are, and just hearing how friends talk.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't have to like go out of your way
For
to
sure.
do
Like
that.
I just believe in like a good old fashioned polygraph and like just trust the person. Just trust that the results are pure.
Historically,
why would you want to do that to your relationship?
I don't want to do shit.
You potentially take something that's unshaken and it's like
I've never once been in a relationship where I thought there was a 1% chance of that person cheating.
correct.
not a 1%.
Not a 1%.
Same.
That's
Like an actual 0%. Like I've never like
I operate really low.
anybody that I thought like, yeah, I don't know, like that person didn't become my girlfriend.
She's always around me, and when she's not around me, she knows I have cameras. So like, I'm good.
Right. No, yeah, for sure. Security systems are the best way to
also
prevent
like
cheating.
you're pretty decent at communicating. Like when you were in Cabo, you were like telling me everything that was happening.
I like to
guys
think
have
I know how to communicate. I mean, I teach it for a living.
Do you guys do the mutual share your location
Yes, sir.
on your phone?
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
I would never participate in that ever.
Because of danger reasons.
Danger reasons?
Just
Yeah,
in
there's a lot of
case, like, God
alligators out in the
forbid.
street.
Wait, what do you mean danger
So
reasons?
like I know me and my girlfriends, we share locations even though we live in different states. Like God forbid if like someone were to be kidnapped or like accident or like whatever. Like I always used to share it with my mom, like just because God forbid something were to happen.
I am so ready to put together a Jewish version of Liam Neeson. If she gets taken, I will call them. I have a particular set of skills.
No,
And it's hiring people who can find her and
find
know
her.
her. I cannot do it.
Jarrett would be like, I have a sales call at 6.
I can go with Fran after 45 minutes.
Yeah, I have an all hands on deck meeting at 8. I could probably save her around
mean,
9.
honestly,
Morning,
though-
buddy. I have a
I'm
Zoom
not
call.
going to save
Sorry,
her
Anna.
during working hours. I'm not,
Yeah.
you know, I got to...
guy's
Honestly
so sick.
though, I don't feel like the location thing is weird. Like we literally share each other's calendar. So like we know what we're doing at every time.
I'm good.
Share your location, share your calendar are exponentially
I don't
different.
feel like it's
Couldn't be
weird
more
to share
different.
For me, it's
location.
convenient.
Yeah.
It's just convenient. Like, for example...
It's not
I
because
will
of
say
trust
it's
issues.
nice
Wait,
when-
I want to hear this. How is it convenient?
Literally the other day, I'm at the airport, and I'm like, all right, babe, come and pick me up. And then I can check, and I can see her in her car if she's left yet or when she's coming. I know, like, when to
That's
expect
nice. So
her.
she's like an Uber driver for you. That's good. That's good.
convenient.
You can't just be like, where are you? What happened to like, how far are you?
Let me ask you
How-
something.
So he was texting me,
Convenient.
"What's your ETA? When are you leaving? What are you?" I'm like, "Stop asking me when am I leaving. You have my location."
But let me
Stop
ask you this.
asking me.
If you see that he doesn't tip in advance, do you reject the pickup?
This is invasive.
No one
to me.
rejects
My
my
thing is this.
pickup.
I think there just needs to be
Couldn't pay me.
a little bit of separate. I'll give you an example. This is why I think it can go bad. Because I have friends of mine who I'm not going to name because this is a large media forum. But definitely, no. And the significant other encourages them to share their location, and it makes them create creative solutions to circumvent this location. So like,
What?
let's say the boys want to go to the strip club and she doesn't like a strip club. They have to now
See, that's a problem.
geoposition
Yeah.
the whole
So
thing.
we never have that.
We
issue.
don't have that issue.
Yeah.
I just tell her I'm going to the strip club and she's fine.
Yeah.
I know, but that's your unique situation.
I don't
I'm
believe-
speaking for the guys out there
So here,
who
for
the
the
girl
guys-
is pressuring them
Sure.
to share
Yeah.
their
For the
location.
guys
Never
out-
get pressured into sharing your location if you don't want to.
Well, for the guys out
would say.
there, you should not have lies with your significant other. Like, you should date a girl that's okay with your lifestyle. You should have these uncomfortable conversations early on, and you should know, like, this is okay, this is not okay, this is what we both agree, and you should stick to the contract of the relationship. Now, with that said, you can negotiate whatever contract you want. You can have an open relationship. You can. I know some relationships where they can hook up with other people and have foursomes and do crazy shit. I know other relationships where they literally can't. The guy can't watch porn, and you know. One of them, they're older roommates.
crazy.
Yeah.
So the guy can't watch porn, right? But again, it's whatever it is.
So let me ask you, whose idea was it to share location? Just being full disclosure here.
I think yours.
Okay.
I think you said your
Maybe.
friend, you and your friends do it.
It was
Yeah.
probably Anna's idea. It was my guess.
Probably, yeah.
And then
But I feel like it was, like,
and I
mutual,
think you guys are doing it the right way. Brandon, what percentage of relationships where the girls suggest they share locations, is it this dynamic they're saying where they're honest, open, and there's no like weird trust issues going on?
I think it's like 1/2%. Yeah.
I think it's like
1/2 of 1%.
It's like one out
I
of
think I remember
one
because
out of
like
four.
I
One
just think it would
time
be
we got-
beneficial to like
okay.
stay on your diet because she could be like, I see you're in the kitchen again. Get out of there. That's nice.
That wouldn't be bad, actually. If it's that tracking, it's just, again, it's just convenient. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to hide. We have full transparency. But I wish other relationships could have that level of it, but
I just think that you're just like missing the trust factor. I just would rather have the trust factor. Like, you trust that I'm like going where I say I'm going or not?
I don't need the trust. I honestly, I forget I have it. You want to know why I didn't use it? Because I forgot I even had it. Like, I literally don't even think about it. Like, I don't need trust. I have full transparency. I don't need to trust that his shirt is green. I see his shirt is green. I don't need to trust that she loves me. I see the love. Like, I
look at it like a drug test. To me, it looks like I told you that.
Failed out. I mean,
but that's what I look at like if I imagine every month you're like, all right, Jared, I know I trust you, but pee in this cup and it'll tell me if you went to the strip club or not. Like, that's what sharing my location feels like. I think
it's a non-starter for me.
It's like a collar that you're tracking a dog a little bit.
But it's mutual because she's sharing her location with you too.
Yeah, but if she's
it's always the other. No, with all due respect, in relationships, the guy is generally speaking more likely to be.
But hypothetically, she's saying she wants to share her location for danger, but you're not in danger, so she can just share her location.
No, she's in danger,
right? So she should share her location.
Yeah, so what about you? Why do you have to share your location?
You're not.
He doesn't have to.
I don't have to. I can turn it off right now. I promise you.
He just did because I did.
Do it on camera. Let's see.
Shit. All right, turn off my location. I don't even know how to do it. How do I do it?
She's like, I don't know exactly.
She goes Siri cancel. Yeah. Siri cancel.
That's hot.
Stop your location. Done.
After this, by the way,
do you feel safe still?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're fine.
I forgot to tell you.
It was mutual because I share mine. He shared his.
Too hard.
But if it's mutual, then what's his reason for doing it?
Brandon, did you tell?
So she doesn't have to feel isolated. I get that. So she doesn't feel like she's the only one doing it.
She won't be isolated. You'll know exactly where she is. And if you see that she's isolated,
here's the thing. The fact that you guys and people at home think this is a big deal.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal.
That is what's the problem with relationships.
And after this, by the way, after the show, I forgot to tell you, Anna, we have secret plans with Jared after. We'll be back in 4 to 6 hours, but good luck anyway. I think it's a problem.
I just think at that point you're like air tagging the person. I just think it's literally air tagging.
That's literally what it is.
I feel like it's weird. It's like whatever. I have so many of my girlfriend's locations. I never check them.
That's a friendship. It's different.
We're best friends.
We're best friends, and then we are also in a relationship.
Wow. Brandon, how do you feel about that, brother?
Well, it was a nice episode.
Wow. This can get real weird, guys.
It's just like, I don't know how to put it.
It's like one of those things where it's not worth fighting about. That's what Jared's saying.
I think we didn't fight.
That's what he's saying.
We
He's
didn't
like, it's one of those things where I would definitely
we have
not.
enough other things to fight about.
If she never suggested it, would you share your location?
I think when we started sharing it, it's because we're in the middle of a retreat, and you were like, "When are you going to get there?" And I was like, "I'll give you my location."
We're just saying it's an exclusively female wanted thing, and no guy wants it.
Okay, that's a
There's guys that would go with it, but no guy wants it.
I do like knowing when she had.
Wait, no. The guys that want it, Brandon, are the guys that you don't want to date. Right. If a guy's like, you have to give me your location, that guy is generally incredibly insecure.
I do like that I have her location. No, look, when it comes to insecure, I'm pushing her to go on girls' night.
Right.
I'm literally like, yo, go to the club, get out with girls, have your fun.
Right.
Like, but it does give me some level of security if I know she's like, I'd be like, okay, she's at the club, she's here.
Yeah.
But like, if it goes to a random house or something, it's like, I trust her, but what if she's being kidnapped for something? Like, I just want to know.
Let's take this one step further.
But then that just goes exclusively to a female safety issue, and she can share her location on girls' night, and like literally no need for it any other time.
I literally
theoretically.
Here's my thing.
But why
I forget it exists.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have to. I don't care.
Let's take this one step further.
We're just going along with the guys don't want it or need it, but they'll go along with it if the girl makes them.
Yes.
Well, okay, it's marriage.
Yeah.
Let's take this one second here. Let's take this one step further. Enough of location. What about phone password?
Never, ever.
Yeah. Oh, we share it. We never go through each other's phone. But like, if he needs something, he could. I don't care.
Here's the thing.
If you have something to hide, you care.
I love this topic. So this is the thing so many people don't understand. Like, I was in an open relationship before me and Anna, right? I was open marriage, honestly. And when you have that, yes, at first it's like woo-woo, but then it's like you stop caring that much. It's like we lived in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, we're right by the beach. How often do we go to the beach, right? So we have each other's passcode. For a lot of couples, like, that's insane. That's a big deal.
Correct.
We never go through each other's phones. It just doesn't happen because we have each other's passcodes. It's just one of those things where, like, there is really nothing to hide. There is a level of convenience. Hey, here's my phone. And if she wanted to, go ahead.
I think the last time I went on his phone was after EDCs. I edited photos for him and I favorited them. So in the morning, he knew what to post to make his life easier.
And it was awesome.
My thing is, if there's no need, then there's no want on my end. If I don't need to go through your phone, then why would I want to have your password?
For just because no girl fine. Let's use this
There's
example.
no point. It's just information I don't need.
Let's use this example, right? Under your guys' premise here, right? If a girl's like, here's my password to my phone, here's my location, she's offering all this shit. Is she cheating? Do you have any worries? She's
right. So my long-term ex that I had,
but it doesn't mean
she didn't put a password on her phone, and I never went through her phone.
But it diminishes the chance.
I don't know if that's true.
If you always know where she is, you can check her Snapchat, her Instagram, you can check her phone for dating apps, you can check the text messages. Like, what more do you need?
I just want trust. I don't need transparency. I want trust. If you say you're doing something, then I believe you.
Okay, so what if there's trust?
There's no point.
What if there's trust and then like someone goes through one person's phone and then there's like shit that breaks the trust? You broke
my trust by going through my phone.
But what if she finds something that's bad too?
But she wouldn't.
I think the need to go through the phone is bad.
But if you're going through the phone, that means you already don't trust them. So the relationship's already over.
So say it's already over because she broke your trust as she went through your phone. But what if she actually finds something about it?
Then she has a validation. That's fine.
I do agree with kind of roundabout what you just said there. Like, I would be mad. Not mad. I'd be a little hurt, I guess. If Anna's like, I think you're cheating. Let me see your phone. I want to go through it. I would give it to her. But if she was like, I think you're cheating. Let me see your phone. I definitely would feel hurt.
How would you feel?
That's the moment to me. That's where.
How would you feel if you found out that every 2 weeks she goes through your phone while you're sleeping?
Why?
That'd be so weird.
I'm just asking the question in a vacuum.
I would ask why. I would ask her why.
Because she has it and she... Why
when
not?
you said why, how would you feel?
Yeah.
If she was doing it to snoop to find her cheating, I would feel it's weird or whatever.
I don't think there's a difference in a girl, because if a girl wants to get into my phone, she's going to get into my phone, whether she has my password or not.
You have to understand, she might go into my phone because for work things. She's checking out my...
You just said while you're sleeping. He said while you're sleeping. He said while you're sleeping.
Maybe she's up and I'm sleeping. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. I would think that's weird.
I just think that it's just
if a guy did that to me,
easier temptation to like go break my trust.
I just feel like if it's Anna, not just a random girl, but Anna did it, I would immediately assume there was a reason. I wouldn't just be like...
I feel like if you did that to me, I'd be like, that's weird. So what were you doing?
Here's the conversation. She goes, hey, I just want to let you know, I had some weird suspicion about you, and I went through your phone, but it all checked out okay.
That's weird.
Then why have it?
I would, if I had a weird suspicion, we would have a conversation. I wouldn't go I wouldn't go through his phone.
So then what's the point of sharing?
Convenience.
What's the point of a married couple sharing a bank account? What's the point of couples sharing a whatever? Like,
I don't believe in that either. So you lost me there. I don't believe in that either.
Brother. Like, okay, I know your passcode to your phone. Why do you share that? Why do I need it? What is the point of that?
So you change the music.
Exactly. Like dumb things, like just little things. It's like, it's not a big deal. You think it's a big deal because you're tying this cheating element.
I don't think it's a big deal. If I hand my phone to somebody and she goes, oh, what's your password? But I think it's weird to be like, just so you know, my password is XYZ.
Why is it not weird for me to know your password?
Because I have like nothing. There's nothing that you don't know.
Correct.
But there's nothing that my significant other doesn't know.
Correct.
So why have it?
Why not?
Why have it with me and not
everything's already shared
why
anyways.
Lock the door when you go to the bathroom? I just want to like relax in peace.
We don't.
You lock the door.
But you do have to close the door when you go to the bathroom.
We do close the door. I don't feel a need to lock the door when I go to the bathroom.
Maybe this is just a different level of like I like boundaries. I like some boundaries.
Okay, so why do you have a boundary? Why would you have a boundary with me, your girl, but not with me?
It's a different level of closeness. It's a different.
So let me meet you guys in the middle here. So here's why I think most people would feel
all I know is I'm gonna get a ring. I'm like,
you're gonna get a ring.
You're gonna propose at some point. If I have this level of closeness, I want a ring.
Let me.
Yeah, you acknowledge that I'm the guy then.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you a middle ground here, because they're presenting what, just to be honest, is kind of unrealistic for most couples in the United States of America.
Is very unrealistic.
They're doing the Marshall and Lily share the toothbrush thing.
Right. So, and Brandon's proposing the other side, right? Which is like extreme boundaries, extreme personal space. I think I'm somewhere in the middle on this. I think that the reason it's probably not best for couples to have so much openness is because there could be elements of misunderstanding. What I mean by that is, what if Anna went through your phone one day to edit photos of him and he sees a picture of a girl or something and it's
she texts me she's hot.
No. No, but I'm just saying, not Anna,
when is she coming?
A couple.
When is she coming over?
The average couple sees something that's maybe taken out of context, maybe gray area, misunderstood. Maybe you were screenshotting a girl for somebody else.
Can I really
It could basically you're finding an opportunity to create fights and potential doubt when there's no reason for it.
If you're an average couple, you're an average man, I agree with everything that man just said. I'm not here to be average. I'm here to be exceptional.
Yeah, but the other thing is people tell me stuff and have conversations with me in private and in confidence. And so, like, if I'm having a conversation with you or my mom or Albert or a business partner.
That's where the trust comes in. I trust she would never go into my conversations with you in private. But never.
But that person that's messaging you stuff, like, I didn't know she has your phone password. So, like, it's weird for me.
You would never have to work.
Yeah,
like,
I would never.
But then you're asking for pass-through trust.
Yes, you got to trust me right now, and I'm telling you straight up, she would never.
I'm on the other side of this now. I'm leaning more this way now because you're projecting.
And if she did, and that came up, she would lose my trust.
But now you're projecting that she's always clear-headed. Because let's face it, sometimes we take alcohol. Sometimes people do drugs. Sometimes people don't think clearly in the moment. Right?
No one does drugs.
And maybe they go into your phone to go order Uber Eats, but they see a girl's name, and then it goes the other direction. So I think it's a weird thing. But I'll tell you this. Talking about going into phones, we're going to go into our first segment today, guys. It's called Blast from the Past.
Yikes.
And in this segment, we're going to go through my phone. And going through my phone.
That was a weird transition.
Oh, no, I was excited for this.
We're going to select a number at random. Yeah, thanks. We're going to select a number at random and reach out to that number. Now, Anna, I have 4,036 contacts. 4036.
Okay.
I'd say of these 4,036, I probably know 36 of them. So there's about 4,000
I'd like to spin the dial and have Anna tell me to stop.
Ooh.
No,
like
but it's
like
going to be, but then it could be just like a random name, like Joe Smith.
It'll stop at a random girl or the closest.
Oh, how would you say a girl's name and let's see if somebody matches?
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Sophie.
Sophie.
No, he's never been with a Sophie. Unless
Do we have a Sophie?
There's no way he's ever been to a Sophie. I know the only Sophie he knows.
Tell me, we're going to edit.
I got Sophia, new best friend. No idea.
There we go.
No idea who that is.
Oh, and she's got an iPhone. She's a good person.
No idea who that is. We want to go Sophia, new best friend.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's hear your new best friend.
I'd rather go with somebody without friend in the title.
You should call, and the first you say is, "Hey, best friend."
So right now, somewhat live on the Modern Success Podcast, we're going through Albert's phone, and we're calling Sophia new best friend.
Love it.
Here we go.
It.
This is not awkward at all.
It's your best friend.
There's no way she answers.
I'm going to say she answers.
If she answers, she doesn't have much of a social life.
You should edit it to ex-best friend if she doesn't answer.
Oh, just send her before and screenshot it now, and then go after and change it to ex-best friend.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's nice. Really good.
You got to leave a message, though.
Please leave your message.
I wonder what she sounded like.
4, 6,
Leave a message.
Leave a message.
Leave a message.
5, 6, 6.
Can we edit that out?
Hey, Sophia, how you doing? It's Albert, your best friend. It's been a long time since we spoke. Want to see how the kids are doing. I don't know if she has kids. Just checking in. We're here live on the Modern Success Podcast. Follow us at Jarrett Laurence at Instagram.com. That's real. You know what I meant. And anyway, give us a call back. Love you. Bye.
Okay. And that was not awkward at all.
No.
And that is how we've gained every one of our followers.
Personal
this is called a grassroots approach.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to choose a fun one because let's see if we can find just any.
Is there a Megan?
Pardon?
Yeah,
is there a Megan?
There's 12 Megans for sure.
There's got to be some.
Pick the fourth one.
Count how many Megans there are. I bet you there's 12 Megans.
Can you do the fourth one?
There's no way it's less than double digits.
This one looks good. Megan Legend. Let's try her.
Spelled weirdly.
850. What's an 850 area code? Somebody find me that. What's an 850 area code?
I think 850 is Texas.
If you know that's Texas just randomly, you're a fucking machine. 850 area code. Northern part of Florida.
That's what I said.
Tallahassee.
Could also be Pensacola.
Right. This is our last one here. We're live on Blast from the Past on the Modern Success Podcast. And we're currently calling
but
Megan
not actually
Legend.
The call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
Sad face.
Go with Megs. Go with Megs.
Megs. What's going on, you fucking legend? This is Albert, of course. You already know. I'm live on a podcast with my favorite couple in the business and my least favorite Jew. And we just wanted to call and see how you're doing because obviously up in northern Florida, everything is really legendary. And we're just kind of checking in, having a good time, drinking tea and talking about going through each other's phones. So give us a call back when you can. Love you to pieces. Bye-bye.
And that's how we do it on the podcast.
That's how we do it.
3 Jews and a dark guy.
Why is it normalized? I feel like it's normalized in society today that if you're in a relationship, you're not really supposed to go out and party without your significant other. It's considered like weird.
Without?
Yeah. And I'm just saying this because I remember like on Halloween, I went out to the wharf to party with friends, a bunch of his friends, my friends, and a lot of guys were there. Wait, you have a boyfriend? Why isn't he here? Why are you here alone? That's really weird.
Who said that? What?
Random people when I was out. So all the guys were like, "That's really weird," and I'm like, "Why is it weird?"
She thinks it's weird that single men are bashing on her boyfriend for not being here, and it's
the guys were bashing on me because I was there without him.
Yeah,
I was like,
boyfriend destroyer. Back in the day, we invented this.
No, but this is a great topic because I'm on both sides of it. I can't I agree that you should have girls' night and guys' nights.
Yeah,
but I actually and through the fucking millions of times I've done cold approach, I do find it slightly frustrating when girls are out and have boyfriends. I'm like, why are you out? So like as a cold approacher, I'm like, why are you out?
Because she's out with her friends.
To get different attention.
The other girls don't have boyfriends. So you're saying if a girl's a boyfriend, she can't be out with her female friends?
So I can't go out with her. So here, I'm like, and if Anna's like, I'm going out with my girlfriends tomorrow, I'm like, that's good for you, Anna. I love that. But then when I'm out in the wild and that happens, I'm like, this is bullshit. Why are you here? So like, if they're my friend group, I respect it. If they're a stranger, I'm like, don't do it.
I just love how innocent Anna is because she's, young and new to the world, especially club. She doesn't really club that much. People think she's like a club and all this stuff. She doesn't do that much. So the guys are trying to make you insecure about the relationship.
Right.
And I'm over here just teaching them, like, why is that weird? You should be weird. Like, you're weird for thinking that.
I don't even know they actually think it's weird. They might. Maybe they're like Albert, but they just
I don't think
let me bash on the boyfriend without directly bashing.
I think you're projecting your strategy.
I know
most guys don't have that level of awareness.
I know very specifically. There was one guy that I ran into that night, and he, like, totally wanted to go out with me, but I just totally friend zoned him, and he was bashing the crap out of it. He was like, "Oh, where's Jarrett? Why aren't you here with Jarrett? Aren't you okay with Jarrett?" And he was just like,
bitter Bob, huh?
Yeah, soungod like that guy's got tremendous game.
Real charmer.
He was so salty about it. And then I ran into your friends, and they were all like, "Oh my God, where is he? Where is he?" I was like, "What's that?"
Going out without your significant other is definitely not a bad thing. But if you want to constantly go out without your significant other, I think that's a negative.
That's a red flag.
Yeah. And I particularly don't want a girl who's like into that scene it's on. Like if she's gonna go and do it, it's fine. It's like not a big deal. But I don't want a girl who's like gonna be like, yeah, like 3 times a month we're going to live with just the girls. It's like a little bit.
I think there should be a balance. I don't have a perfect number, but it should be about the same. So if you go out twice a month with your boyfriend, you should go out twice a month with your friends.
I disagree. I think it should be 2 to 1.
Or maybe 2 to 1.
I like 2 to 1.
I like 2 to 1.
Probably right too. 2 to 1's probably right.
So if you go out 4 times together, you can go out twice.
Official ruling 2 to 1.
Yeah, 2 to 1. 2 to 1's nice.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Everybody here.
Aye.
It is decided.
It is decided. The official ratio of going out by yourself to not going out by yourself.
And that works both ways, guys and girls.
But does that apply only to like going out?
I think it applies to going out in a situation where you can get hit it on.
Hit it on. Hitherto?
Who did it?
Who did he?
I will. It's
been a long night.
And I include that into my, like, one of the openers I teach is predicated on that, which is when you see a girl at a bar buying her own drinks, generally speaking, that's an indicator that she's available. Because if she's with her boyfriend or whatever, there's a good chance. So, like, I work that as an opener.
Or she's not attractive.
Nah, sometimes. Which means she's available.
Or she just didn't find a simp yet.
Or she just wants the credit card points. There's also that.
Fiscally responsible girls and girls' night.
That's nice. Yeah. That's the girl I'm looking for.
Do you give him a hard time if he asks you for a boys' night? Be honest. We're on camera.
If we didn't have any date night, I'll give him a hard time. I love him. I want you to go out with your guy friends just like you want me to go out with my girlfriends. But if we haven't had a date night and you're going out with your guys nonstop, I'm like, what the heck? So yeah, I do get salty if we don't have.
How much notice are we talking here? Does he have to put it in his email calendar, like his meeting with Cole Gordon, or can he just be like, "Hey, we're here at Friday. We're gonna Brandon and Albert want to hit the town. I want to go."
I need a calendar.
No,
so you need a calendar.
Yeah.
So what if you have nothing here and you're just chilling at the house and it's Friday
That's never a thing for me.
and you get a phone
He's
call?
always working.
I
He's
can't wait
literally
for-
always working,
how-
always doing something. So like when he drops, I'm like, oh, I have to go with the boys. I'm like, we haven't had a date night in 2 weeks. What the
This
F
is
are
going
you
to be great
talking
because
about?
I'm going to text him on a Thursday that we're going out tomorrow on Friday, and Jared's going to be like, fuck, babe, get your shit together. We're going out tonight, date night.
I just love that for someone who supposedly works twice as much as me.
I do.
You are shocked that all my space on my calendar is booked
You guys
2
got to
weeks
pick
in
better
advance.
jobs, man.
No, but your calendar's
There's
during-
no like random I got some free time.
I
Like
know your
2
hours.
weeks.
We work together, but I'm saying Friday night, 10 p.m. You're not working. So
Arguably, yeah.
no, not always.
Retreats, boot camps.
No, we're not doing
get-
live. Come on, we do like.
I mean, this
we do
weekend
4
there
trips a
is a
year.
boot
And you do
camp.
There is a boot camp this weekend.
I
Last
know.
weekend I was working in Cabo.
Limited spots available.
I'm aware.
So
But I'm
that makes
saying
2 Fridays.
It's a Friday
out of
that
the
you're.
month.
It's a Friday that you're here and you're on the couch at 10 p.m.
What an exciting
And you get-
episode. We talked about traffic. We went through our phones. Now we're talking about scheduling.
Also not true. Producer, remember 2 weeks ago? It was like a Friday or Saturday night. You came in the next morning, and where was I? Bro, you came in, I'm wearing the same outfit. Why am I wearing the same outfit?
You just got producered.
Oh, he was.
Pulling the all-nighter. I literally
Yeah.
spent Friday night to
Okay.
Saturday. I didn't go to bed until
Jared, I'm
I realized
saying-
the time it was when Brent walked
You
in the room.
don't
might
work
change your
every
clothes.
weekend, every night.
I didn't even know. I
He
was
doesn't
just
work
wondering.
every week, every night. I know your schedule. I'm just saying it's a
But
Saturday
now we
night.
can have access to his phone, so we
I
can
know.
just
Like
see.
literally,
It's a
I
Saturday
know-
night. It's
I
10
know
p.m.
one-
You're sitting here. You have no work that night or the next day. Brandon
Then
calls
it's a
you.
godsend.
I know there was one time where I was like, I want us to go out during the day because I love day bars. I love brunch. That's like my favorite. And I'm like, we should do that one day. He was like, I'm not available daytime until 3 weeks from now. I'm like, okay, put it in the calendar.
So
like
what?
literally,
good.
it's not
What
available.
Albert's asking is, does it have to be a 1-to-1, and can the going out occur before? Can it be like, okay, I'm inviting
you
him
be
to go out on
spontaneous?
Friday, so now you can schedule date night for Sunday?
We can do whatever we want at the
Well, it
end of the day.
doesn't sound
It's-
like it. Honestly, it doesn't sound like it. We
I
got
mean,
a tight schedule.
I guarantee I've
Date
had
night-
more one-on-ones with you than her, honestly. And
Well, that's because I scheduled in your calendar,
That is true.
and I
That's
paid.
also-
I paid
that's
So I'm
also
saying,
true.
so night of, he has no plans. He's not working, and he goes, "Hey, I'm going to go out. I got invited to go out with the boys. Problem or no problem, or is it easy?"
I mean, he's
breezy?
done it before, no problem. All I ask is
Beef
if
or no
we don't
beef?
have any date scheduled,
She's
just
not really
like,
says she knows where he is.
I mean, not anymore, but I don't usually check anyways. But all I ask is let's schedule a date night and go out. Schedule a date night so I know the
You had a
next
date
time
night
we
on
can
Tuesday.
hang out.
You did Taco Tuesday. And you ate sushi.
I don't care. Go out.
And he won't- he
yeah,
won't care.
go
And then
out.
Friday night, he gets
out.
done to work at 9:15.
Go out.
No longer
9:45
gonna-
phone
Yeah.
rings.
I'm no longer
Just-
going to hang out with Jared on
just
Monday,
go
Tuesday,
out,
Wednesday.
We're just trying to plan this.
Yeah.
No. I'm
Just
gonna
let me know when
actually-
you're going to be home or if people are going to come over with you.
Anna's gonna love me. I'm gonna schedule your date nights for you now. You'll know
You're like,
exactly.
this is concierge,
Do it.
Brandon.
I'm gonna be like, Anna, just so you know,
I mean,
Monday, Tuesday,
all right,
Wednesday.
all right.
Honestly, I would love that because he does
Technically-
not.
This is
I
technically-
literally have
Brandon.
a list of places that of
Time
like
out.
date night places.
We all
to
agree
hit.
that Jared doesn't have control of his life, though. It's
Well, that's only what's happening right now.
Yeah.
We're all dividing
I
where
don't even have
Jared's
control
time
of
is
this
going.
podcast.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah.
So,
As long as I have him Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday brunch, I'm good.
guys, there's enough for me to go around. It's all right.
Clearly not. Clearly
Here's
not.
how you get Jared.
I will
You tell
tell-
him it's a thing. We're gonna go get content.
No, I
I'm like,
already.
we're getting content tonight.
I just leave a trail of Skittles. He'll
You
follow me
have
wherever
an
I go.
ongoing Tuesday with me. Every Tuesday night we
Yeah,
hang
that's
out now.
nice. And Monday or Wednesday, but
Tuesday
Thursday,
night?
Friday.
Dungeons and Dragons
I'm gonna
night.
do those.
Yeah, every Tuesday night's friends night now.
Yeah, so we have a Dungeons and Dragons meeting every single Tuesday
Oh my
night.
god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's new.
It's actually,
I think it's also
not
fun,
bad. Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's a password sharing fun. That's not.
I
my kind
was
of fun.
worried.
It's a different kind of
I
double
honestly, we do DP deep dives. I was worried this would be too dorky even for me, and I really wanted these
No,
new
We
friends
literally
to work.
sat down and talked
worried that
about
it's too
it.
dorky for me to know you now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's terrible.
it's honestly as bad as you think.
I thought it was so
My mic's great.
cute.
No, it is. No, it is. It's just objectively very
I
nerdy.
just appreciate it. I've been waiting for you to
roleplay
give up for a long time,
as
and now
like
that you
different
have,
characters and be like, I'm a bard. And
Wait,
I
you
got
guys
like a
dress
lute
up
and
as these characters?
the first night, but that was too dorky even for them.
Yeah.
You dress up as a character.
He
I thought it'd
did
be
of his
funny.
own
In my defense, that'd be
Were
fun.
you
We
the
don't
only
do
He
one
that.
literally shows up.
Oh my god! He's the only one dressed up. Oh my god! Because I just go, you guys dress up. He goes, yeah, done. And then you walked in costume. Imagine
They were like,
you're going
no
to the
need to-
Dungeons and Dragons party, and you're the only one
Jared's
in
like,
costume.
hello.
No, I'm a bard. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're hilarious. You're a riot.
And
bought a
you know what? He showed up with two of them.
shows up in costume.
He's like,
the only
in
guy
case
in
someone
costume.
breaks it, I
He's
have
like, babe, let's
backup.
put on some outfits tonight. And he like comes out dressed like a wizard, and she's wearing lingerie, and they're like, oh.
Wait, is that tonight?
And he's like, I'm
You wasn't scheduled on the calendar properly. Wasn't this?
God.
yeah.
So you were the only fucking dork dressed as
I mean,
a dork.
it wasn't
on
like
dork night.
it was a bard outfit. You know, it's
No, it's cool, of
it's
course.
like Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man, you're fucking
not
Brad
crazy,
Pitt. Sure,
right?
man.
Yeah, and then they made virginity packs. It was awesome. Can I see it? Your chastity ring?
Yeah.
The loot or the shirt?
Even the other nerds were like, AI, give me an example of how to make fun of someone.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get the shirt.
No, don't leave.
He's leaving the podcast in the middle of the podcast.
Don't leave mid-podcast. You're one of the people on the show.
He's gonna come back in full costume.
How did you feel when he dressed up as a
I
bard?
thought it was hilarious. He literally had a backup instrument. He was like,
she's
in
like, I
case
didn't have sex with him that night for obvious reasons.
He was
but
like, in
I thought
case
it was
someone
hysterical.
breaks my main one, I have a backup one.
Yeah. His main
He has a
instrument?
main instrument, and if someone breaks it, he has another one.
All right,
gosh.
it's backup instrument.
Wow.
Yeah. So he dressed up as a roadie.
Wow.
Yeah. He's like, guys, I brought it.
It was hilarious.
Was it here at your house?
No, it was at our friend's house.
Yeah, they traveled for
Yeah.
this.
This trap.
Yeah.
So he's in an Uber.
counts as a
He's
night
in
out.
the Uber dressed as
Yeah, this counts as a night out. He's like, sir, please make a ride. Oh, thank you.
May I pay you with these coins?
Yeah. He's like, it's been a true honor. That's so bad.
It's like, my lady. He opens the fucking door for her.
He's got no idea what he's doing there. He doesn't do the laundry. He's like, babe, have you seen my great...
This is tremendous.
Oh, my
Is he
God.
changing into this fucking
Probably.
I hope he comes out butt naked.
bleep word outfit?
Yeah.
I was going to say. Oh, my God.
There's pants, but I
Oh, my God.
Okay, you just put the shirt on. Here's the
You
shirt.
look like dancing with... Okay, you have to edit out that word. I'm sorry.
Hard R too.
Oh, my God.
Oh, her moat was never drier than seeing you in this fucking outfit, buddy.
That's not true. I'm a bard. I have mad charisma points. So she's
Dude, he's
she's
literally
doing
wearing
it.
the puffy shirt from Seinfeld.
I'm not a pirate.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dude.
So
I
bad.
came ready.
Is this what you pulled an all-nighter in?
This is unbelievable. Oh, my God.
You should see the loot that's in the car.
It's so funny.
Can't even. I'm out of jokes.
I can't either.
That's the first time they've ever.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing it for me.
I got you.
You're like, I'm willing to be on camera.
Listen, all right, say what you want. I just got back from a retreat literally this weekend.
Right.
Shout out to Gordon, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Shout out.
Eight-figure boardroom. I'm at a table. Everyone there is
I'm
pretty
gonna go
much.
eat some ice cream later.
Everyone there is pretty much a millionaire or doing incredibly well for themselves.
Right.
They all got their own businesses. And I told them, like, my life's weird and I'm trading stories. One day I'm on a yacht with girls with my girlfriend and whatnot. And the next day I'm doing Dungeons and Dragons meeting with the friends. I'm going to tell you, there's a table of 9 people. 3 or 4 of them was like, oh, you play Dungeons and Dragons? Not like they were into it. So say what you want. The nerd community is strong. I had no idea how many anime lovers there were until I randomly started wearing Naruto stuff or anime
I
things.
would love to get a shout
No,
out
it's like
for
what we
being
were
the
talking
one to
about the
get
other
you
day. Like,
into
the
anime,
average guy
though.
really hasn't had a lot of sex, like, and this proves it.
Say what you want. We are out there. Superman plays Dungeons and Dragons. Henry Cavill. You know what? Fast and Furious guy. Vin Diesel. Dungeons and Dragons nerd. So say what you want. We're out there. and we're
It's a
strong.
great escape, especially because he works all the time. I kind of like it.
It's an escape.
He
It's
likes
it's an escape of
So where
reality.
did you order this shirt? This is what I really want to know.
He's like, I had it left over from the Renaissance Festival.
You gotta bleep that word.
You had it left over from the Renaissance Festival.
No, I got it for the.
Oh, yeah.
He
This is from
literally
the
ordered
Red
it.
Fest.
He ordered it
It's
for
Amazon.
D&D night.
Yeah,
I
ordered
actually
for
believe in as much as I like to make fun about this, the fact that you two specifically connect on this, I think you should have each other's passwords because no one else would want to have sex with you guys. Like, you guys are the perfect couple. You ever see like that my 600-pound
He's like,
wife
babe,
and the
my
two of them?
password is this. Can you order me a new shirt? Mine got ripped.
I think this just comes from the jock background. Like you don't understand how strong. He played Dungeons. The producer played D&D. Like,
I know, I met Brent too. I gotta make it checks out.
I think that I am a nice, nerdy balance. I think
You
that
are,
This,
you are.
This is what an appropriate nerd situation
No,
should be.
I agree. I think definitely more nerdy, and you are a
You're
great
like
balance.
you're like the nerd that's like in books. Not many nerds go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, that's not
Yeah.
common at all.
No, I think that all joking aside, I think it's important that you have these commonalities, and it's what makes your relationship work, and it's what most
like,
people are missing.
The girl that he's seeing now has not seen Harry Potter.
Oh my
That's a shame.
God. That is a shame.
That's a shame.
I've
my
never
God.
seen Harry Potter either, and I have no
That's
interest in
awesome.
it.
Well, you would
That is
understand
so
it.
crazy.
So that's
That's crazy.
fine. But the girl, she should see it. Like,
They're doing this, but the opposite.
like you understand, like girls are down
We're doing
for
the
nerdy.
opposite of this.
Yeah.
So what your version of nerdy is like, we're going to go and like pregame before a college football game.
That's still nerdy. Liking college
I
football
agree.
is nerdy.
I agree.
There's still a nerd element. You're looking at stats. You're worshiping these people you don't know.
I agree.
You're watching screen. You're like, it's the same thing we do.
You're reinforcing my argument. I'm saying that we have our version of this, but
Yeah,
it's different.
it's the same. There's a comedian that talked about this, right?
What if you go to a college football game and you just get drunk and pass out at the tailgate? Are you still nerdy?
No, you're not
No.
calling.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's different.
I feel like that's the average college football fan. They're not looking at the data.
I mean, you can go park in front of a Harry Potter movie or whatever, and then just get drunk before you go in the movie
God,
theater.
that sounds good.
Like, you can-
That's. I just want to do like Harry Potter at the gym. That's my goal. I just want like there to be Harry Potter on
This
the screen,
outfit is
like,
unbelievable.
we can make a nerd gym.
I appreciate that he's trying to make it sexy too. He's like, I'm not even tied up to the top.
You know,
He looks like
Some people
Fabio
can
tries
rock
to
it.
send you sell
some
you
people rock it,
condos.
some people can't. What can I say, babe?
He looks like his name's Nunzio.
He really does. This is unbelievable.
Say what you want, but this nerd is the only one with the girl. That's all I'll let the viewers decide. Say
He's
what
like,
you
does she
want,
know where
but-
I am at all times? Yes.
Yes.
Does she have my password?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay,
Am I allowed to go out
honestly-
with you unless I do a date night
honestly,
before?
though-
No.
Honestly, though, like everyone in the company knows his password. There's not.
No, well, not my phone.
Hey, wait, is it still password?
It's like the same as your computer. Yeah, everyone knows your
No.
password.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a different
He's
one.
like, they didn't force me.
It's fine.
They know the company name. Anyway.
All right, but
Not
real
even
talk,
possible.
real talk. The second this podcast is over, are you gonna elbow him in the side and go, turn your location back on?
Probably.
No. I mean, he can if he wants to. I feel like it would
If
be
you have
like
it back on
on
this
the same.
podcast, I'm calling it out.
She has a password. She's going to go
Yeah,
ahead
she
and do it
turned,
herself.
she turned it on herself.
Go do it herself.
I mean,
good.
I feel like
I
it would
don't-
be
if-
like we're on the same page if we are both
If you
sharing it, but
want-
if he doesn't want to, he doesn't have
I
to.
don't, if you want it back on, I'm fine to have it back on. I'm doing it for them. I don't care either way.
He's like,
Look at
oh
them.
no.
Look at them. This is love. Look at them. This
it's
is love.
so irrelevant. Like if you need it for some reason, sure. Until then, I don't feel
Honestly,
need.
I didn't believe him until he put this shirt on. But anyone who could wear this outfit has the confidence to let her have his phone.
This was of his own will. I didn't tell him to order it. I told him, babe, let's do D&D night. Well, let's just try it. If we don't like it, we don't have to keep on going. Let's just do one day. Okay.
I was a little
Next-
scared.
He had
But
already
the
checked
day-
out of Amazon at that point.
Yes, literally. He's like, I ordered 2 instruments. I got a shirt. I got pants. I'm
course.
ready.
Well, if I'm going to commit, I'm going to commit. But I'm not going to lie. Even I was like a little because
He's
there was
more
a line.
into it now than I am.
There was a line where
my
I'm
idea.
like, you know, maybe I can go too nerdy with some stuff. Some like the
No, what
the
gave that away?
Wigaboos. What's the who are the crazy
Weeaboo.
the what?
Weeaboo.
Yeah, I can't go weeaboo.
Weeaboo.
Like there's some things
Honestly,
that
Is that a rap
though-
group? Weeaboo?
Honestly, though, like I love anime, but like he's more into it now than I am.
no, that's not fair. No, I just learned about it.
This
like
makes
less
sense
than
the
a
way
year
we
ago.
decided to do these chairs.
You've been into anime
see
your
why
whole life.
this.
When you
Yeah.
first got
no,
exposed
like when I
to
was
it.
14, I was
I
exposed.
don't care what the age.
Yeah.
You first started. This is you want to know why anime is so fucking amazing? It's because no, fuck you. Anime is amazing, and the reason is because everything on TV right now is utter trash. Every movie's sequel number 8.
He goes, anime's amazing because I
It's
can't
a
find
ri-
anything else.
It's yeah, kind of. I mean, okay, that's kind of the argument, but I had a better way of
The
explaining it.
storylines are so
It's
good and so out of
great.
pocket.
It's
and
such
it's so different.
great writing and storytelling,
Dude.
And we don't have it anymore. And I miss good story.
This is what I tell people all the time. They're like, you should read this novel. I'm like, pop-up books. I'm like, and they're like, oh, like we're gonna go to a painting class. I'm
You
like,
guys-
coloring books.
You don't even know. Anime is like movies in the 90s. It's like Jurassic Park just came out, and like Independence Day, and like all the Matrix. You're like, this is good.
This is all anime.
It sounds like it's
Yeah.
more like Big Rock Candy Mountain because it's cartoons.
You bet.
Okay, X-Men fan.
Yeah, but that's different.
Oh,
That's
You-
not
Yeah.
anime.
You watch like
You might want to
Criminals,
reel in
it's
the
like
costumes
same.
because if not, Anna may leave you and just and
I just think
Terrible.
there's so few guys like in the mid-level of like there's the guys who have like success and there's guys who are awful. I feel like there's not a lot of guys who are like stumbling into success.
but you got to work for it. But like even me, like I post those reels or those POV shit or whatever on Instagram. You were calling me out earlier. You're like, this isn't. I've been out with you. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like you look nervous. You
Yeah,
look
yeah.
off. You look whatever. I'm looking
No,
at.
you
I'm
in
like,
flow
I'm
state is like
mistakes.
unbelievable.
Yeah, but I like.
But you black out. You're like not actually, but you're just like in this like element.
Oh, I was insane.
I agree. I think
It's
with the
good.
content we've put out so far, you haven't showcased even your best game yet, or close to it.
No, not at
close
all.
to
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not
but
even close.
like, because again, I'm more of a night game guy than a day game guy. Number one, I haven't been out religiously cold approaching and fucking since Vegas or whatever.
He's also having to he can't let the game come to him. He has to chase these girls down.
I have to chase him down. I have to be aware I'm filming. I have to think of the content. I got to every minute. I got to redo the content and the glasses and the what. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But
and you're
even
still so much better than every other guy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And even with that, I'm basically 9 times out of 10 getting the girl's number. Although no, it's staged. Staged. I love these. I want to show you the kind of.
We're going back to the phones. Okay, we haven't done that in this episode.
Well, this is basically the. I feel like I'm in the Matrix.
Just take a selfie on camera. Just do it.
Yeah, we got him doing.
That's not a selfie, but whatever you feel. It's just a photo.
So this is basically. I reply to one guy and I'm like, this is the perfect breakdown of what I go through. I'm like, look.
You know they can't see it.
Well, I'm going to tell it.
Okay.
So because the podcast, I like to hear things usually. so it's always one of 1, 2, 3, 4 outcomes of hate comments, and I got it down to a science. And I urge you, anyone out here, to leave me a hate comment on a reel that doesn't fall into one of these 4 categories.
Well, on this podcast, they're going to leave, I hate your outfit.
That would be good. Down to a reel, one of my reels, okay? So, number 1, it doesn't work. It's the approach doesn't work. I show my fails, by the way. So I show when it doesn't work. And then they're telling me how bad I am, which, good, fair.
Yeah, fine.
All right. The second one, it does work, but she's young, Anna's age, young 20s. And now I'm told I'm old and creepy and cringe and whatever. So that's number 2. Number 3, it does work, but let's face it, she's not the hottest girl because at the end of the day, I'm approaching whatever's in my vicinity. And then I'm told I only get ugly girls or she's not hot. And then finally, it does work. She is old enough. She is hot enough. And then it's staged. So where do I win? What? There's no.
You got to do
You
Instagram
win
Live.
when you realize that comments on the internet from trolls are never productive, fact-based, or
No, it
valid.
helps the algorithm.
It helps the
so
algorithm.
yay.
Thank you, haters, by the way. It helps.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I
I'm
love
saying,
my haters.
Yeah, you're not going to get positive comments on this shit on the internet.
Sometimes, surprisingly, they're it's rare, but I mean, they are there. But I love the haters. Honestly, it started I just love them because it's feeding the algorithm. Number 1, so keep it up. But number 2, it's entertaining now. It's genuinely
it should be.
It's genuinely funny, and then I like to misinterpret something she said. They say there'll be something that was weird. That was weird. I'm like, I know it is weird how good it is.
That's good.
I come with a challenge,
That's
trying
good.
to twist what they said, and then sometimes they're so stupid. They're that's not what I meant, bro. I meant that you're. I'm like, of
course.
Wow, that's how I know you're so bad.
Yes.
You had that one hater though that it genuinely made me angry because he was kind of complimenting you accidentally. He's like, look at this fucking idiot in a hotel room helping these guys. He was hating on the way you were doing it, but I'm like, okay, so you're mad that these guys are taking initiative to get help. Jarrett's providing the help in an environment that's proven to be successful, and you're just angry at this.
Yeah, the reaction.
I didn't even understand it. I'm
just easy to hate on.
He's like, look at this guy over here, eating healthy, constantly practicing self-care. What are you actually angry at?
What's the hate about him? He looks like a pirate who does ice skating on the side.
Can you imagine it was just like this?
He's like, they're always after me booty.
I'm after the booty.
But also Blades of Glory.
Yeah. Oh my God, it is Blades of Glory.
That's what it is, right?
Oh my God.
He looks like a pirate. Blades of Glory.
On that note,
That's incredible.
cue the Blades of Glory sound.
Yeah.
And I think we're getting the signal. It's time to end things down. So
yeah, this is terrible.
That's going to be it for us.
Please like our page, by the way. So
Or leave hate comments.
Yeah, or
Hate
leave
comments.
a comment. Subscribe to our
On this podcast, please subscribe, please like, but only leave hate comments on this episode. We are going to judge them.
We love the hate.